Hi, Sagittarius. This is Jessica with Whispers of Grace Healing. I am here today to do your July 2019 general reading. I will have to say this is going to be a huge month for y'all. In a lot of different ways, too. They're coming through very strongly for you when it comes to certain, and I'm sure once we get towards the end of the month, it will make sense, but this is a big month about reviving yourself, okay? Whatever that means for you. When I was meditating on the cards, it was like this shock of energy went through my hands, and it was like, there's bringing back to life, reviving the energy, the passion, the drive, whatever that is in your life. It's going to be a huge moment to open yourself up for new opportunities within your relationships, within your career, within your successes, the way that you interact with life in general. Hey, Danny. And it will also not only bring in new opportunities for yourself, but this is also about crossing the threshold, walking into the gateways that are opening up for you, and it's your chance to redeem yourself, they're saying, okay? So if there is something that has like really shaken up your life in the last few months, I really feel like this is that time for Sagittarius to make that strong comeback, is what they're saying. All right. So with that being said, I had to get that message out because they were pushing so hard. If you are new to my channel, I feel so much better. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are my vibe tribe, you know I love you. I wish you all many blessings, so much love, and thank you for being here. So yeah, a lot of major shifts happening, but listen, July is going to be a big month. I can already feel it. So with that being said, how we do this, if you are new, we go through each week. I have already pulled the cards. So we're saving a little bit of time. And yeah, so make sure if y'all resonate with me, my energy, or these messages, give it a thumbs up, share it, drop me a comment, let me know how it resonates with you. And if anyone would like to support the channel, which thank you in advance, there is a donation link down below in the description box, or you can use Super Chat if you are in here while I'm live. So I will say, especially on the bottom of the deck, which I already feel like we're going to be getting a lot of messages anyway. So what it's looking like is that you are in instant manifestation mode this month. Okay. So whatever you set your intentions with is going to come to fruition. So it's about having your mental, holy crap. Okay, they just seized me up. Sorry, y'all. Whew. This is the time to speak up. Okay. Hey, Cynthia. But you have to use your words wisely, because it does come up in later in the month about certain things, especially throughout the month. Your words hold so much power. Okay, Sagittarius. So be very aware of that this month. But you are in like direct manifestation mode. Okay. Whatever you put out is going to come back. Okay. So if there is a conversation that I feel, again, like that redemption mode, I feel like there is something that you kind of want to clear up. I get the word closure with someone specific in your life. This is going to be a good month to do it, because it's going to balance out the energy, right? Especially if you are dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. But I feel like once this ending happens, there's going to be a new phase with this person, and a little bit more communication, but not a lot. So just keep that in mind, because either way, it's allowing healing to take place. But you have to speak up. You have to speak up about your truth. So this is also a good month to kind of reserve your energy, Sagittarius. Whether that be finances, putting more away in your savings account, or just taking that time to take a breather for yourself and kind of recoup your energy. Okay. But we're going to go ahead and get started. That's just the overall energy. There's been a lot of messages for you just right off the bat. So I hope some of those make sense. But again, these are general readings. It may not apply to everyone. So please take what resonates and leave what does not. But in the first week of July, I do see that there is something you have been trying to manifest, okay? You have been praying about this, that it all comes through, that there's a new opportunity. I do feel a lot of this has to do more with you gaining independence and gaining some footwork when it comes to this particular situation. You just want to feel good again, right? And this is like you've been really trying hard to manifest like just a bountiful nature for yourself. You want the grander life. You want to see things that you're, wanting in your life. You really want to start seeing things move in that direction. So you're working really hard on that. And with the Nine of Pentacles, they are telling you it is coming. Okay. Especially with the new experiences and possibilities, this is all about the power of prayer. Make sure you ask for what you want and you desire in life, because you have plenty of bountiful energy around you. You just have to keep yourself focused on that energy instead of focusing on negative experiences in the past. Hey, Christina. Yeah. I get it. But again, it's the frame of mind. Okay. When we focus on the fact that it's empty, it's going to stay empty. We need to start, creating movement within that. It's coming. I'm seeing the change. My bank account grows every single day. You know what I'm saying? And I know it's hard to stay in that mind frame sometimes, but again, that's an illusion. It just takes, that responsibility on our part to keep that energy flowing. And when we feel ourselves slipping, we just need to pull it back in and give ourselves the credit where credit is due, because we are a lot stronger than we give ourselves credit for. And we allow more opportunities in our life when we stay hopeful, optimistic, and faithful, right? So because it's about a mind frame for Sagittarius this month, and I think we can all kind of learn from this energy and in reality, you know what I'm saying? Because the power of prayer and the bountiful nature, if you want a beautiful life, and again, it's us stepping into purpose, it's putting our energy where our energy is needed, right? And the more that we step into purpose and we align ourselves with the correct energy, which does take work, it's a constant evolution of checking our energy and making sure that we're staying in alignment and doing the things that feel good to us, because that's what puts us in service, right? When we are doing what we are called to do, we are doing what our soul needs, and therefore we help other people in that process. So, hey, Brooke, what up, sis? But yeah, so on the love front, we do have someone here saying that they have deeper feelings for you than they are letting on, and vice versa. If there is someone that is in your life that you're hoping for a new opportunity with, and you're not really speaking up about what you're really feeling, then that could come through this week. But make sure that you are not projecting any of your insecurities or your fears, and watch out if they are doing that to you. Because again, someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on, and criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. So again, it's not just about you, but it's not just about them. It's about you loving on yourself too, and giving yourself that really loving generosity that you deserve. Because when we start taking care of ourselves and realize our worthiness, then we don't take everything so personally when someone else projects their fears onto us, correct? And vice versa. If we all do the work and we work on self-love, then we are allowing better opportunities for helpful, supportive relationships in our life. And it's what we want to experience. If we go in facing, a bunch of fears and insecurities, then we are going to ultimately project that upon our partner. And that is not fair on either side, correct? So keep your energy in check. especially the first week. The moment you go into July, you already need to have that energy like, I am wonderful, I am bountiful, I have everything I need, I love myself, I take care of myself, and everything in between. You know what I'm saying? Like, get that sass on, Sagittarius. Okay. So sorry they came out of nowhere with that, but it is what it is. So moving into week 2, we have words of abundance, seek beauty, and the 6 of staffs. So again, it's making sure that we understand that our words have power, the power of prayer, right? Moving into bountiful nature and words of abundance. We need to be talking about, daily affirmations, positive affirmations, talking to ourselves and letting ourselves, our higher self, know exactly what we feel we're capable of. Even if we don't fully understand, we have the power, we can do this, especially with them by our sides. We have the faith, we know that we can do this, and we are going to seek beauty in every situation that we come across, and then we will be successful with our accomplishments and everything that we're trying to make happen in our lives, right? So when we seek the beauty and we seek the lessons, we seek the opportunities, and we talk about it in this way, it's not just speaking it, but it's doing it. When we walk the walk, we talk the talk. You know what I'm saying? We have to be able to put these things into action into our life, because it takes action. It's not just having faith and not taking inspired action. And it's not just in taking inspired action, but not having faith, right? Like, they have to go hand in hand. So especially when it comes to anything within the relationship for Sagittarius, this is going to create more healing, right? It's allowing ourselves to understand the dynamics of our relationships and the things that need to be properly healed, especially if we feel that we are criticizing someone or we are taking their projections personally. And that's really what it is. It's all about awareness, guys. But imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed at this moment. So even if someone is projecting on you or you were projecting on them, it's, you know what? I understand that I projected my insecurity on them, and I forgive myself, and I hope they forgive me, and this is going to help heal us, because then I can be vulnerable with my partner, and that ultimately will lead to success, right? So yeah, I feel like week 2 is going to be a lot about vulnerability with you, Sagittarius. But moving into week 3, we have the conscious consumer, which the conscious consumer to me really talks not only about, the card says, buying clean products, eating clean food, that kind of thing. And yes, that is very important. But I also take this energetically wise, right? Like, this is being more conscious of what we're putting out and what we're letting in, especially with the celebrate differences and potential gateway. So it's being conscious of everyone is different and everyone has the right to be different. Hey, Ellie. But this is about opening a new doorway for us to not only perceive, but to interact within our everyday dynamic and our relationships. How we choose to show up for ourselves and for the people in our lives, right? And by being aware and more conscious of how we're doing these things, we can honestly say, like, even for your past, like, look back at your past self, and when you feel like you haven't done a lot of work or you're not where you need to be or whatever the case may be, look at where you've already come from. Celebrate that difference. Celebrate the badass that already crossed that fucking threshold, and look at where you are now. You have made it further than you gave yourself credit for, and now you're still beating yourself up for not making it to the end. Listen, when we make it to the end, then we go home. That's when our job is done, y'all. So don't worry about getting to that final point. Enjoy the moment, enjoy the ride and the experiences that you're learning from on a day-to-day basis. Because listen, there are lessons every day being presented to you. So, hey, how are you? Yes, you made it. A lot of good messages coming out too. So, But this is also a good time for you to really nurture yourself. We do have the Queen of Pentacles, so some of you could be dealing with an earth sign or have this in your chart, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. But this is about being more mature with your energy, being more spiritually mature, spiritually evolved, spiritually aware. And it's understanding that every dynamic in our life has a difference, and we have differences on a day-to-day basis, and we need to celebrate that. That is not something that we need to be judging, criticizing, pushing away. We need to embrace these differences, okay? And this is going to open up to a whole different level of love for you, love for your life, and everything in between. Y'all know me. I say love is love. It don't matter. I love all kinds of people in my life, whether they are like, platonic, relationship wise, it doesn't matter. I love everybody. I just love love, guys. Love is better in this world when we love each other, right? So go ahead and love on yourself, week 3, okay? Nurture yourself. Really understand that everything that you have built around you, especially when you come back from that realization of how far you've already come, right? When you go back on that, like, oh, I'm not where I want to be or whatever, and your ego starts kicking in and you're like, you know what? I have made it so fucking far. I don't even remember the person I used to be. And me being in alignment and being with my vibe tribe has enlightened me to a whole different level. I have done good for myself, right? Like that's the power. That's the power for y'all this month. But it's really looking around at your life and realizing that there is beauty. There is abundance for you to have, to share, to accept, and to love on. And everything that you've built for yourself really starts making you feel like, damn, I did this. You know what I'm saying? Oh, thank you, hon. That's so sweet. But this is a good time for reflection, and understand that sometimes we do have to create some space for us to really nurture and love on ourselves, to give us that time to process like what's really going on, especially within us. What does our soul need right now? Give each other some time and space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. And, you might be mirroring people around you, and they might be, back and forth. And this is that time for you to really say, okay, there's a lot of projection, there's a lot of judging, there's a lot of criticizing going on. We both need to take a break and understand that, yes, we are not seeing eye to eye right now. And that's okay. That's okay. But I need time to reflect. I need time to love on me. You know what I'm saying? If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. And, potential gateway is here too. So it's telling you that you need to listen to your heart in week 3 of July. You really need to be more conscious of the energy that you are putting out and receiving back. Like, if it does not feel good, then you really need to question, where is that resistance coming from? And if you really want to do something brave and bold with your life, then you have to understand that it's not coming from up here, but it's coming from here. Your heart, your soul knows what you are meant here to do, what you're meant here to experience, and it's time for you to get in touch with that. Don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only being true to yourself that you can be true to others. So this is going to be a really good week for you to get in touch with self and understand that if you can't truly show up as your authentic self, which this is that time for reflection, who am I really? What do I need? What do I want to bring to this planet? And this is going to be a huge shift for you, okay? So, yeah, wow. Week 3 is going to be a powerful one, but leading up to week 4 is even better. So, when it comes to week 4, we have the no more complaining, okay? And acceptance of love. Acceptance of love, okay? So, this is ultimately going to open up your heart space, Sagittarius. This is telling you that you, again, need to be careful of the way that you use your words. It's not just what you speak out to people, it's what you truly feeling about your life, and you need to be like really honest about it. If you feel like you are at a dead-end job, if you feel like you're in a dead-end relationship, and you feel like you are outgrowing everything around you, you need to ask yourself, what do you need to change? It is up to you to change it. And by opening your heart, you're allowing significant changes. You will have a decision to make. And it's by taking that time for reflection in week 3, where you come to the hangman to gather some enlightenment about something possibly unexpected and abrupt, especially with the tower. This is saying that you have been ignoring something for way too damn long, and now the universe is coming in to shake things up, to get it moving again. And they want you to open your heart. They want you to see what's really going on underneath the surface and the things that need to be healed and released, especially if you were complaining about your life. They want you to see the beauty. They want you to see the love that is being offered. And there might be some faulty foundations or, walls that are put up around your heart. And they're like, no, we're busting right through that shit this week. So, it's up to you. You either make the decision or they'll make it for you. Oh, Lord. So friendship, okay? Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. I've been getting that message a lot, y'all. So many of us are just willing to jump into a relationship without really getting to know someone. Okay, we're so desperate for love that we're not even understanding that it takes time to get to know if someone truly fits into your life. So really take that time for yourself, because again, if you don't know true form, which I'm right there. Brooke called me out in the reading, and I will tell everyone I ain't ready. I know I'm not. I still got things to do, places to see, people to help. And I, for one, am not ready to get into any relationship where I feel like I will run into my old habits again, and I can't do it. It's not right. It's not fair. And we need to be able to be a friend to us first, right? We need to be able to listen to our intuition and trust our body and trust our, divine connection, because especially if you were dealing with a soulmate or a twin flame, sometimes you need space. That separation's there for a reason, but it also helps you understand that that energy is not going anywhere. If it's meant to be in your life, it'll be in your life regardless. But earn the trust. The trust has been a big thing. Trust yourself and trust your partner, right? So close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. And that is the damn truth. You are the only one responsible for your joy. Do not put that power in someone else's hands. That ain't fucking fair. I used to do it all the time, yo. And listen, it is not fair to them, and it's not fair to me, because I always held myself to a higher standard, and I held even a higher standard for the people in my life, although I did let them walk around all over me. So, but again, outside validation, it is not healthy. So do what you got to do, allow things to transform, understand that you are the creator of your reality, and it is up to you. If you want change, you got to make it happen. So your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. So this is about a transformation within the dynamics of your relationships and freedom. There is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. And this is about your transformation. And I know I'm on point because my ears are ringing off the hook. So this talks about, getting out of your own way. Quit letting other people block you from the things that you want to experience or do with your life. And don't give two fucks what anyone else thinks. They are not living your life. Don't let other people deter you, sidetrack you, distract you from your goals or what you want to experience. No one knows. Shit, some of us don't even know. So it is one of those things where we got to figure it out, right? And it's not until we love on ourselves and do the work that we fully understand what we need from another person, right? So, last card, my beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united, for love transcends space, time, nothing is missing. So even if this person is not in your life, Sagittarius, they're coming back around. They can't get enough of you. They see you growing. They see your sexy ass from down the street. They watching you. I hear it. I hear it. They said, I can't get enough of that Sagittarius. All right, y'all. So let's see what theme cards we have for you this month. Which one, y'all? Okay. I was going to switch them around. They said, no, leave it. All right. So you're coming to the end of a cycle. All right. Time to cross the threshold. A threshold appears, bringing an ending so complete that it is no longer possible to return to what has been. The light of these stars is your faithful guide into this new world. As you trust in your divine connection, deconstructed forms shall reshape themselves into relevant, helpful, and beautiful new ways of living, thriving, and expressing your true self. Trust in your strangest ideas and that which is different, inspired, or unconventional. This crossing is healing and it furthers the activation of your divine potential. Change is afoot. You won't feel in control of the process. Trust in what is new, different, or exciting to you. Don't assume that unless all things happen easily, then you must be on the wrong path. You are on the correct path, even if the birthing pains to fulfill it are challenging. You are guided to reject societal norms about who you are, about how you are supposed to live, or what sort of things you are supposed to value. Instead, trust your own values and believe in the truths that you feel within your own heart. In time, the world will be ready to recognize and benefit from your spiritual growth. The universe is helping you in all ways, including through correct timing. At the right moment, you will leave the past behind and enter into the fullness of the present moment, opening up to the brightness of your future. And I'm pretty sure I done said all that shit. So, not gonna brag or anything. Guys, I love y'all. All right, so 39. Kin of the Red Hawk tribe. So the Red Hawk might mean something to you. Take that into consideration. Or the hummingbirds. I'm seeing hummingbirds too. So on the wings of the red-tailed hawk, a divine message comes. Your spiritual maturity. Y'all hear that shit, right? Spiritual maturity. I'm pretty sure I used that 5-10 minutes ago. So listen up, y'all. Listen up, okay? Your spiritual maturity has evolved into genuine power and discernment. You have earned your stripes. Acknowledgement is granted. Trust yourself and your destiny. You are ready. Trust in your sense of timing, which is excellent and inspired. Allow the divine to support you as you hover until the moment comes for you to fearlessly plunge into your forthcoming adventure. A divine message is here for you now, so be open to the signs from the universe. You are more mature spiritually than you realize. You have an ability to share wisdom and honesty with your tribe. If you are still searching for your tribe, trust yourself. You will recognize them instinctively when you meet them, even if on the outside they seem different to you. You are seeing things clearly, so trust your vision and have patience. Speak your truth, but do so with compassion, because your words have greater influence than you may realize. When the moment is right, take action. A way will be shown for you to manifest your spiritual light in this world in practical ways. Bam. I'm telling y'all, man, these messages have been so on point. So on point. I can't even get enough of it. Ugh. Thank you, Spirit. Y'all are awesome. So awesome. So yeah, I'm still trying to wrap my head around that. That shit was crazy. So I knew it was going to be a good one, though. I knew it. So yeah. Sagittarius, y'all heard me. Okay. So there's no way that I can make any of that up. And there's no way that any of this is just by coincidence. So with that being said, I love y'all so much. All right. So I'm sorry. My mind's just like Bam. All right. So if you resonate with these messages, myself, my energy, whatever it may be, send me some love. Give me a thumbs up. Drop me a comment. Let me know how these messages resonate with you. If anyone would like a personal reading, you can email me at whispersofgrace1016@gmail.com. If you do not need a personal reading, again, share it with your friends, man. Get these messages out. Don't be so stingy. Share the love with everybody. And yeah, if you want to donate to help support the channel, keep these videos going, because I love me some YouTube. There's a donation link down below. I appreciate everyone who has been reaching out for private readings or to help support the channel in whatever way you may choose. I really appreciate you guys. I love y'all so fiercely, so fierce. And I mean, seriously, I might be a little biased, but my tribe is awesome. Okay. Hands down, best tribe. Y'all get me. I get you. It just makes sense. And I truly appreciate and have so much gratitude towards all of you. Brooke, my new sister, if you have not heard of her, Empress of Duality, she is badass, y'all. We're gonna fuck shit up, I'm telling you. And yeah, she's instant family. Me and Danny knew. So yeah. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna hop off, get a moving. Who's next? Who we doing next? We're doing Capricorn. I got my cheat sheet, y'all, somewhere. Yeah, I think it's Capricorn. Yeah, so Capricorn and then Aquarius, and we will get these messages going. All right. Yes, girl. All right. I love y'all. I will see you soon. Much love. Peace out.